Earlier this week, I was forced to share a cab to the Apollo Theater with our associate producer, Jordan Schlansky. Apollo Theater, please.
Broadway was originally named by the Dutch in the colony of New Amsterdam. We're both going in the same direction.
I know.
Why wouldn't we ride together?
Well, do you really want me to answer that question? We wouldn't ride together because you're such an irritating person.
A weg, or a way, was a naturally created path, usually from heavy foot traffic or perhaps animals.
Why are we riding together? How did this...
New York City has one of the highest quality tap waters in the world, a maximum theoretical temperature of 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The American version of focaccia.
Playing Angry Birds match. I'm not looking at you. I'm totally engaged in this game. That's a signal to most people to maybe stop talking.
Steam is a utility supplied by Con Edison, like the deep cuts.
How many friends do you have? I mean, real friends.
I'm not concerned with friends.
That means no friends. Jordan, it appears we are at the Apollo Theater.
Yes.
And I hope I never see you again.
No, like this. Put them on. Now whip them off. Hopeless. Let's get in. If you can't get your glasses off, how are we going to get out of the escape room? I wanted to bring my friends and try it. Unfortunately, they were all busy. So I brought my producer, Jordan Schlansky. Hey, Jordan.
How are you?
You want to help me? You think we can work together and get out of the escape room? The secretary.
Yeah.
Wow. At this moment, she's doing more than my assistant ever does. Her name's Sona. She just she watches The Bachelor a lot at her desk. Want to try an accent or anything?
I believe in the 1940s, people spoke much as they do now. What you're mentioning was a media affectation.
Yeah. Okay, he takes the fun out of anything. This is hard! This is really hard! Jordan did a really good job. He found out that one of the combination, I, on my part, just realized that if I throw my belt over the top of that pipe, I can probably hang myself.
Giochiamo tartufo che si chiama marzolo.
Sì, ma ci sono cose che dobbiamo sapere prima?
No.
No, we don't need to know anything before. Just let's
All
go.
that to hear we didn't need to know anything?
Dai, sì, va.
So you're...
I concur.
They keep going. Oh, look, at the truffle. We're barely even looking for them.
Can you get down like you're a truffle pig? Do you mind?
Sure.
Here. I strongly suspect these guys, because they knew we were coming, hid these ahead of time, because they're finding them very easily. Don't you think so? I think I'm losing my mind. It's very cold and very dark. I don't know these guys, and I'm with Jordan. And they said it was okay for me to kill Jordan. These dogs are finding truffles that have been hidden clearly minutes before we got here.
Go very deep into the woods. And once we are very, very deep in the woods,
E poi,
I would like
lui vuole
to kill my friend.
quello.
Yeah. That's okay? Jordan, quick question. What are your responsibilities on this show?
I have various duties. My title is associate producer.
It's the greatest non-answer I've ever heard. What is it you do? On top of that, Jordan has spent all of the money I've been paying him on over 30, that's right, 30 lavish trips to Italy, making him a self-proclaimed expert on all things Italian.
I have various production-related tasks.
If you use the word various one more time, I'm having you arrested. What do you do when you come in to work?
Varies from day to day.
Feel the combination of textures between the gelato and the tortino. Feel the combination of temperatures between the hot and the cold.
You have got.
Savor it in your mouth.
You've got to shut.
This is a free biscotti?
Yes, biscotto.
Pardon me?
It's a biscotto.
Biscotti.
That would be if there was more than one. There's only one.
I'd like to murder you.
Could take a photo here?
Why would you want a photo with anybody else in it? You only take photos by yourself. Because you only have one expression.
And
Sure.
remember what they felt like.
Yeah,
And if
let's
I
just-
touch this stone
Yeah,
surface
once you rub on that stone,
and close and my
pervert.
eyes
Yeah.
and notice the coldness of the stone and the texture of the stone,
This guy's perving out on a wall, everybody.
I could tell you exactly the clouds. This is something we don't get at home in Los Angeles.
What are you talking about? We get clouds
Cumulus.
in Los Angeles.
Look at the level within the atmosphere.
What are you, a pilot now? What are you talking about?
When I travel, I
You have a mask. You always look exactly the same. In your photographs, you look like you're chasing after Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. Say, Mr. Anderson, you disappoint me, Mr. Anderson.
exactly what the base of the Roman Colosseum feels like. I could tell you.
Oh, you've
exactly
rubbed up against the
what
Colosseum?
Leaning Tower of Pisa
I bet you
feels
have. I bet you've left a little DNA at every crime scene.
like. Feel like we could.
Beauty, it's only in modern times that the larger penis has been generally favored.
Yes. Oh, for a time machine.
Well,
What they
now
have
Pinocchio.
here. This is absolutely fantastic. If I purchased this, would you be willing to walk around in this all while you're in the office? I swear I'll pay you extra money.
We are now part of the history of Florence. We are right there with Michelangelo and Dante. This is your contribution. This is your moment with Florence.
Hey, this is your sandwich place, right?
Well,
I've always wanted to understand Italy the way you understand Italy. I want to see Italy through your cold, lifeless eyes. So I've decided to take you to Italy until someone ran into you, destroyed the Vespa, and broke your arm.
Correct, yeah.
Now, I paid that guy to kill you. I'm getting my money's worth.
I can be ready in a couple hours.
Don't you have to tell your wife or anything?
I'm all set.
You're not gonna call your wife?
Yeah, it's a quick conversation.
I can do the same thing. Ask me if I've been to Italy.
Have you been to Italy?
Of course. I've been to Andande, I've been to L'Osiccio, I've been to Capriando, I've been to Lobedini, I've been to Staviadanda, I've been to Montestendo.
I have a special connection with the people there, and my picture is hanging on the wall in the restaurant.
Is it for passing bad checks? Okay. You want to know what I'm thinking?
Sure.
I could push this through your right eye, the sharp part, and it would go all the way back to the part of your brain that controls speech, and I would scrape it around, and you would be mute, and you'd die about a week later. That's how much I pay you?
Yes.
Okay. And what in turn do you do for me?
I complete the tasks assigned to me.
It's unbelievable. And what do you do with that sweet mother's milk? Use it to build up the fat in your body so you can go over here and hang out in Italy, having the good life? Well, I'm here slaving away making shows? You've been sucking at my teat for 23 years, sucking it dry. Oh my God. I remember this photo. Remember when this was the cover of Douche Weekly? What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing.
You're absolutely laughing. Do you think people adore your face because of the physical structure of your face, or perhaps what it might represent beneath?
What are you saying about my face?
I'm saying, let's be realistic.
What's wrong with my face?
You're
You think
making
people don't like
claims
my-
that I don't think you could
You don't
back
think
up.
people... The way you started to laugh was
talking
insane.
about?
You don't even know how to
You're
show.
insane.
You don't know how to
You're
show.
insane.
You don't know how to show basic
There's
human
nothing
emotions.
different right
you
now.
didn't know what to do, and so a weird Joker smile came on your face. And then, what do you find unattractive about my face? Go.
Well, let's talk about the positives. You got symmetry.
What don't you like about my face? Tell me you're no Italy.
Okay.
When you first came to our show, you were a quivering nerd. What happened?
I find with greater life experience, there's a greater awareness of the outside world and the inside world.
What are you reading from? Is there a script back here?
I think it's a fallacy to expect that you can predict your future, but these are things I anticipate might happen.
I can predict your future. You're fired if you don't answer my questions succinctly. You're back to your pose. Look what happened to you naturally. You contracted.
I think it's important to be in a pose that makes you comfortable and relaxed.
Sure. I know this. This is a Tai Chi position. It's called rod up the ass. High five. Thank you. You're gonna like this one.
We're trying to connect with the environment.
I'm sorry, Senor Jordan, but we don't have the exact kind of wine that you wanted. Is that okay? I could get out and push it.
I think the battery's dead.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just one other thing.
Yeah. You're a fool. You are a fool. You frame yourself as a sophisticate and academic.
Extra virgin Napa Valley olive oil. Why do you have this on your desk?
I like to have things on my desk that I enjoy.
Really? That's funny. I don't see any gay porn. Well, anyway, I think that pretty much wraps up this episode of Let's Catch People Eating Cake. What a waste of everyone's time. Get back to the show. Almond biscotti.
No, that was free.
This is a free biscotti?
Yes, biscotto.
Pardon me?
It's a biscotto.
Biscotti.
That would be if there was more than one. There's only one. Between $500 and $700.
It's an expensive machine.
Well, I suppose that's relative. There are espresso machines that cost $5,000.
Why didn't you go for one of those?
I didn't want to spend your money needlessly. I use this as an opportunity to educate the staff, who's largely American, on what a proper Italian espresso should be.
I'm noticing that you talk about United States and Americans almost with contempt. Do you realize that you're from Buffalo? The espresso cups. He's got two, in case he ever makes a friend. Look at this. He's got a giant thing of Clorox wipes. Now, does this look like the office of someone who's afraid of germs? Why would you have two? You're supposed to go to a children's hospital. And he's hiding them in his office. Oh my God.
I've prepared my daily task ahead of me already.
Your daily task? What's your daily task? Pour olive oil onto a Kaiser roll? Is that your daily task? You got up, you had your whey and oat shake, then what?
Then I prepared my body in various ways. I cleaned it, shaved it, and got
What do you mean?
dressed.
Okay. I'm sick of people asking me, how did you find that guy who writes his stuff? You just said that. You just said, I prepare my body in various ways. Did you say you shaved it?
I did shave it.
I want to make it very clear to everyone at home, this is really happening. This is completely real. This isn't scripted. You just said all those things. This is a real person. You're not making eye contact with me. Why would I? Is your intention to hang on to these or to give them to a worthy children's charity?
Undecided.
Why do you have these?
They were sent to me
By who?
by a woman that I know.
A woman sent you these?
Correct.
The very definition of having this is proof that you don't know a woman. That's not. Try again. You have to put it in the very center. You know how I knew it was the very center?
No.
I've worked for a living.
And this replenishes that.
Be honest. Did you want to hit him right now? Were you tempted to hit him? All right. So that was just me that wanted to hit him. I wanted to hit him in the face. Such a you think you want to be dirty.
Not in the way you're referring to.
What do you think I meant?
My office.
What?
You heard me.
Hey, Jordan, you know what the giveaway that this product would be no good? This guy, right here. Wasn't that the giveaway for you? Look at him, he's laughing at you that you even bought this in the first place.
Was this garbage?
No.
Oh. This is garbage. Okay, look me in the eye. Okay, don't. That was awful. Oh my God. I just saw the end of the world in your eyes.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Be glad to fix you up.
Thank you, Chick.
You guys have an amazing chemistry. Make me sick. I'd throw up under your shirt, but it looks like someone already has. Jordan, if you could find your way home, a hotel's about 85 miles from here on foot. You should get started because it gets dark early. Okay? Don't take the hat off.
Conan expressed the concern that you're not super emotional and you seem to have a bit of a wall up.
I'm a deeply emotional man.
A deeply emotional man doesn't say that. I'm a deeply emotional man.
It's like you're disappointed in him almost.
I want to smash his face. That's my
Yeah, so you're angry.
Yeah, I want to just keep hitting his face till it's like it crumbles like a mask, and then you see the circuits beneath, and it's revealed that he's a robot. I think what moves you to tears is you show up at CVS for the new groomer, and the shelf is empty.
Deep feelings and deep thoughts. I can be moved to tears by warm sunlight on my face.
And you share this.
Wait, warm sunlight on your face moves you to tears? That's just the eye being irritated by the sunlight. That's not emotion. You don't seem human to me. Why can't I have air conditioning? All I want is you just stare at me.
Smells. Yes. Yes.
This is really sweet.
He's put product on his forehead.
Well, I mean, the bachelor party goes back to ancient Sparta, hundreds of years before Christ.
What are you talking about? It goes back to ancient Sparta. Who knows that? Did you look it up?
I know these things.
Next level! Woo!
I think Abigail is an attractive woman. However, I don't think this situation is conducive to sexual arousal.
I might have something that's more Jordan's speed.
A man just put his testicles in my face.
How did it feel to you this time?